Greetings, I'm Geofatboy. I make shaving videos and sell shaving supplies. Visit ShaveNation.com for all your shaving needs. Have a great shave, have a great day. Greetings gents, I'm Geofatboy for ShaveNation.com. Right now I'll do a review of this razor, which is a pretty unique razor. It's the Parker 69CR. CR stands for Convertible Razor. The reason it's called a convertible is that it comes with two heads. Or two bars, I should say. If you want to get technical, this is the top cap, and then this is the safety bar. This one is an open comb. As you can see, it has teeth. And this one is a closed comb or flat bar. It includes both of these. So pretty interesting concept here. It's kind of like getting two razors in one. I'll show you how this loads up. Top cap right here with the two pins and the post. And then here's the flat bar. This is the closed comb. You can see that it has a circle right here in the middle where it's a little bit wider than it is on the other side. Well, that part always goes toward the handle because the tip of the handle fits into that circle. So we will put it together like this. What I'll do is I'll perform a shave with this razor, and I'm going to use the open comb for the first pass, and the subsequent passes, second or third, whatever I do, I'll use the flat bar for that one. So let's assemble this. Let's pop a blade in there. I'll use this Parker blade. They actually have their own blades, so I might as well try one of those. Here's a look at it. It says Parker right on the face of the blade on both sides. So let's pop that over the two pins on the post, and then we'll insert the open comb again with the circle facing the handle, like so. You can see the circle that accepts the tip of the handle right there. And we'll just assemble the handle, screw it clockwise, and here's a look at it. Let's check out the reveal. It looks great. Here's a look at the razor. This handle is made from brass with electroplated brass finish and chrome accents. You can see the brass. It's got a nice checkered knurling on the handle. It's got a couple grooves cut in top and bottom where you can grip it, and it's got a couple of raised knobs down at the bottom. Very comfortable to hold. You could even grip this razor with soapy fingers, no problem whatsoever. So here's a look at the head, and again, does come with this head, which is the open comb, and then the flat bar, which is the closed comb right there. So as I said, I'll perform the first pass with this open comb, and the second and possibly third with the flat bar or closed comb. The shaving cream I'll use, Omega. Don't believe I've ever shaved with this before. Let's check it out. Here's a look at it. Just a nice soap. What is it, a soap or a cream? Crema de barba, so it's a cream. Here we go. There's a look at it, and I will use this. This is a Parker brush as well. Chrome handle, pure badger brush. We'll use this guy today. Got a nice cup of hot water. We'll drop the brush right in. Let it soak in there for a few seconds. Got some nice hot water. I see some steam coming off of it. There's what the badger brush looks like when it's filled with water. I'm going to shake that out. Dump out the water from the cup. And we'll go right into the tub and see what we can do here. Load these tips up. It's a pretty hard shaving cream. Almost feels more like a soap, but it is a cream. So they say. A little bit more water. So you could go directly to your face and lather up right now, but let's see what we can do if we go into the bowl. Let's go into the Shave Nation Artisan Shaving Bowl. This is the desert green color. Let's go right in there and see what we can do as far as extending this lather, creating a nice uber lather. Coming up around the sides, just drive that back down, like so. Let's get a little more water. Nice. Not a very strong scent. Just a nice mild soapy scent. Yeah, plenty of lather. Look at that. Very nice. Alright, let's warm up my face and we'll get right to the shave. Whew, seems like the water is extra hot today. Alright, let's lather up. This has got a big knot on this brush. You can see it holds a lot of lather. So it's a little difficult to direct it exactly where you want it to go. What you do then is 2 fingers, squeeze down on it, and your thumb, like so. And then you can direct it right where you want it to go. Just like that. With bigger brushes, that's a good tip to use. Figure 8 method. Covers well. It's a nice lather. Feels good going on. Let's clear those runways so you can see the sideburns. Dry the fingers real quick. Alright, here we go. Blade is loaded. Ready to rock and roll with the shave. Just start right at the sideburn. Perpendicular. Tilt slightly up like so. That's what I like about the open comb. You can see where the comb slides through and a bit of shaving cream is left in between. It just looks neat. Very nice shave. I had a couple days worth of beard growth. It's removing it no problem. Lots of stubble and a few brush hairs in there as well. You can see. Left side. Yeah, this head would definitely be good for heavier beard growth. It's mowing right through my beard. Nice. All right, the mustache area. Well, the head's got a nice curve to it. Very easy to get right under the nose. Can get way right under the philtrum, right in there. Pretty aggressive little shaver. Let's rinse off a little bit. Really pretty close after the first pass. Let's lather up again. And we're going to switch out the head and we'll go to the flat bar. Don't need as much cream on the second pass. We've already removed the bulk of the beard. Progressive beard reduction, we do 2 or 3 passes to remove everything. Clear the runways. Alright, let's switch this head. Unscrew the handle. Remove the open comb. Get the blade out of here. Let's install the blade right over the pins and the post. Same blade and the larger circle facing the handle, as you can see where the handle will fit directly into that circle. Locking the blade in place, locking everything together. Alright, flat bar this time. By the way, the specs on this razor weighs in at 3.2 ounces or 90 grams, And the overall length from top to bottom is 4.25 inches or 108 millimeters. All right, let's do the second pass with the flat bar. Warm it up a little bit. We'll go across the grain. More audible feedback from this one. Interesting. I can hear more than I did the first with the open comb. But still very smooth shaving. Still pretty aggressive. Against the grain on the neck. Let's add a little bit of cream. I was talking, so dry it up a little bit. No biggie. Okay. Across the mustache area. Very easy to get under the nose and clean everything out. All right, let's do a rinse, see what it feels like. Let's try the alum block, the Shave Nation alum block, right under the cold water. Let's glide that around. Very nice. This is an astringent. It will seal off your skin. It's natural, comes from the earth. A nice finish to the shave. Excellent. Let that soak in for about 30 seconds and rinse it off. All right, let's pat the face dry. Very nice shave. 2 passes, nice and quick. If you want to get super close, you could do a third pass, but you don't need to do that every time you shave, depending on what's going on. If there's a lot of kissing and hugging going on, go for a third pass. If not, 2's good enough. You can see, nice and smooth. Very nice shaving razor. Again, pretty hefty razor. It's got a nice bulk to it, got a nice feel to it. As far as 4.25 inches, that's a good size for a razor. Let's check it out. Here it is next to the Merkur 34C. Right here, you can see there's quite a size difference. Here it is next to my R41. It's longer than the R41 by about a ½ inch. Well, let's apply some aftershave. Let's do this Suavecito Bay Rum. Half the fun is saying it. Suavecito. Splash a little bit of that in the fingertips. Activate the ingredients. Feels good. It smells good. It's got a nice clove scent to it. Got a little bit of sting, not that much. Very nice. Good smell. All right, here's a final look at the razor. The Parker 69CR Convertible Razor. I shaved with the flat bar, and I also shaved with the open comb. I would recommend use the open comb for the first pass, and then the flat bar or the closed comb for subsequent passes. Seems to be a winning formula. But you try it, let me know what you think. Again, nice looking razor, very handsome looking, brass finish, knurling on the handle, easy to grip, very comfortable to shave with, and a great shave provided as well. All right, if you want to pick one of these up, just click the link under the video where it says show more, or go to shavenation.com and enter 69CR in the search box. You can grab one there. I'll put links to all these other items down below as well. All right, thanks very much for watching. Visit shavenation.com for all your shaving supplies. I'm Geofatboy, accept no imitations. Have a great shave, have a great day. Circle. Yeah, I dropped it. Okay, no harm done.